This you saw last Tuesday I was streaming, but this is our model, the 5080 model of the new Legion Pro 7i Gen 10. There's a 5090 model as well that's now available in North America and maybe internationally as well, but the 5080 model is the one I have here. If you want to check it out, type ! pre-order in the chat and you'll get a link to a regional page that gives you, basically it's like a global page and you can find your relative country based on that page. And if you do, it helps us, keep track of if you're actually in the community and being part of it. So we'd appreciate that. Maybe live in a 50K, otherwise we'll need a bigger stadium. 50K for a community meetup. Could you imagine? It'd be crazy. We did one at PAX West that was like a smaller dinner thing, which I liked a lot. It was kind of like a more of like the super fans in the community, like the really active people. So probably something like that too. You need one to bring with you to a lot to hook up to the TV. For what? For what? This? You need this, Summer, right here? Is what you're telling me? We can talk to Mark. What's up, Dumas? How's it going? Good to see you. Welcome in. It is Lenovo's annual field day they hold every year on the Building 7's. Oh, it's like in person. Crazy. I always forget you're with Lenovo. I probably will not be there because I'm pretty far from the office, which is why it's a whole thing when I have to go in the office. But yeah, I mean, you should definitely go if you want to, for sure. Venus, you're in Georgia. Here starts pre-orders on 11th April. Now you have an i9. I think you should be able to order now from what I saw, unless it may be changing a little bit day to day, but I saw the 5090 was on the site the last couple days. So double check it out. I definitely the 5080 and 5090 should be around now. And then also we have the Pro 5 series coming later this month, 5 and 5i, I think. You can double check that. That's going to be closer to like the 20th, I believe, which I'm going to do a whole stream with that too. So stay tuned. That is planned currently. But yeah, this is the Pro 7i that I have here today. That we're gonna check out a couple. I installed a bunch of games on here that are newer games, and I got the blessing to actually show the performance data. So we'll be showing it to you guys. I thought it'd be cool to turn into a YouTube video as well. So that is the plan for today. I'll kind of let you pick what games we want to start with here. I've installed Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Spider-Man 2, Civ 7, Cyberpunk, Fragpunk, cool punk games. And also, what was the one we played the other day? Haste is still on here, which I did get the frame thing figured out. I had to, long story short, I had to like change the refresh rates of the monitor and the capture card, but it should be really smooth now for the capture, which is cool. Oh, sorry, not US. Sorry, yes, if you're in Russia, it's a different timing for you, Venus, and that's why we have the regional page for you. So if you type ! pre-order, it should have regional links for most countries, maybe not all of them. Working on adding all of them in there. But yeah, this is where sometimes it's tough to answer because basically the different products come to different markets globally at different times, just based on, regional availability and shipping times internationally and stuff. There's a lot involved. So I can't give like a universal answer for when everything's available, but should be very soon in your region, basically. What's up, Thanos? How's it going? Good to see you. Welcome in. You'll stop by the meeting to scope out a travel editing laptop. Oh, Zerva's going to be there at PAX? Yes, I just saw your comment. I will indeed be at PAX East. We will, both Summer and I and Legion as a whole. So very excited for that. We got a lot of cool things planned. We're going to be doing a charity stream. I believe it is Friday morning? Friday or Saturday? I think it's Friday morning from like 11 to 1 or something, or 10 to 1. So I'll be streaming on this channel from the LandFest area like we did for PAX East and raising money for Extra Life and playing some stuff with you guys. Plus, you'll probably get to see Dweeble will be there, and Summer will be attending and to help support stuff too. So we got some cool stuff planned. Marvel Rivals, I do have installed too. Yeah, you guys want to see it? I mean, I'm partial to Rivals, but it did release this year, so that's why I installed it in case you want to check it out. I just had a nice view of. Oh, is it Legion Space actually? I think. Yeah, check this out. Can you guys see this? I have the new updated Legion Space on here. I don't think it's the final version, but it's very close, and it lets you launch all your games from the app itself, which is pretty cool. I actually almost installed League. Like I don't know, I kind of wanted to do it today, but I didn't actually end up doing it. Vince, what is better, 4090 or 5080? So it depends. If you look up your performance, from what I've seen, I believe in most cases, the 4090 is kind of outperforming the 5080 in some ways. But it depends again on like desktop versus laptop and your exact config and how you use it and things like that. So I'm currently running a 4090 tower over here, and then the laptop is a 5080, which works for me. But yeah, there's some different metrics, and it depends on like which brand you get and that kind of thing too. I haven't done a direct comparison for Legion stuff yet, but generally that's what I've seen so far for testing. Do not install that virus. Oh boy. We yell at Ben channel. Yeah, high stress. Well, I'm out of time before you showed up. I didn't install it, okay? I almost did, but I didn't, okay? It's fine. You guys want to see Rivals? I do have it on here if you want to check it out. Or we can do a quick poll if you want. Roblox, we're not doing Roblox. Now that's a virus. That's right. Thank you for warning me about the virus of Roblox, because I've heard it ruins lives. So yell at Ben all the time, apparently, dudes. All the time. Legion 7i Pro, okay, but will come this year. i9 with 5090. I believe that's what's in the model, right? I believe that's what's in the one that's up for pre-order. And double check. Can you stop the keyboard RGB lighting from rotating, please? You don't like it? You hate that rotating keyboard RGB? I can do that if I just press FN spacebar. Now it's one solid color, and you can change it to be any color you want. But yeah, if you're not an RGB fan, first of all, how dare you? But second of all, you can change that if you like. I think this is off if you just want to have no RGB, and you can do a couple other options as well. I like this one less, to be honest, than the rotating one, but it is there. Also, you guys can't really tell, but there is like I should put some lights on first. I'll show you. There is actually like a light bar underneath here. Can you see? Right here. It's a little subtle, but it's there. And I don't know if I showed this, but on the front, the logo here actually lights up too and follows the same lighting, which is kind of a newer thing for some of these, and it's centered. So that all matches your lighting stuff as well, which is kind of a nice touch this year. You like the music, Pratnick? I go back and forth on the music, basically. Cyberpunk is probably the best test. Yeah, I basically installed Cyberpunk just to do benchmarking because I feel like it's the default benchmarking game at this point. I mean, even the Switch 2 got announced, right? And they were like, we can run Cyberpunk on there, which is the benchmark now. So if you want to see that, we definitely can. You'll yell at Ben until he decides to have good opinions. You'll be yelling for a long time, my friend, a long time. Can you set the color to red? I sure can. If you go into space here, let me go over to the customization. I'm still learning this new space software because this just came out this year. I think it's here though. So let me see the spectrum settings here. You can actually customize each of them if you want to, but I think I'm on 1 right now, right? And then you have 2, 3, 4. So you have different profiles you can switch between, but let me do like, I don't think 6 has anything. So yeah, if you wanted to do this one to be red, you can do that basically. And then I think 1's the one I was on before. Rainbow Wave is how it's currently set. And you can set 6 to be like, there's a bunch of options in here. I can show you guys actually, this scene I think should show you the actual capture of it. Yeah, like this. It's a little dark to see on this view, but this is the OLED monitor doing its thing. Let me do just a static one maybe. Hang on, let me change it so it's not that front one. Let's do static. Solid is what we want. I'm gonna do customize, make it red, just for you. Now I think the front logo should be. Oh, you click the area. Interesting. I haven't tried this yet. Nice. Okay. I'll play with a bit more. I like this default one though the most. It's the RGB spiral that we've been doing for a long time. So but you can definitely change the colors. I think the software I have on this one is not the final one though for space. So we'll double check on that a little bit closer to the end of the month. How heavy does it feel to you? So you can definitely find the weight of it, Michael, if you want to look that up. If you're just asking for anecdotally how heavy, let me compare it to like my 7i. So I have a 7i from last gen here. You guys can see this is my daily driver. And then this is the Pro 7i. Weight wise, they're pretty similar. I mean, the Pro is going to be a little bit heavier because of the cooling and the way it's designed, but it's not noticeably heavier than the base 7i, if that helps you as a benchmark comparison point. What games for polls? We have Rivals, Haste, Cyberpunk. What else should we do? Let me switch back over to this scene so you can see the actual launcher. Oh, that's why I went there. Okay. Yeah, I have Spider-Man 2. So we made me do Rivals, Spider-Man 2, Haste, Cyberpunk, and I don't know. You guys want like Monster Hunter, Fragpunk, or Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, or Civ? I don't know. As long as Rivals, Spider-Man, Cyberpunk, and Haste are in there, the 5th one you can choose. How about that? This laptop also has a liquid cooling system. Not this one, Venus. That is exclusive to our 9i laptop lineup. But yeah, this one just has the improved fan cooling, basically, and some of the vapor chamber kind of stuff, but not liquid. You've never used a trackpad. You've never used a trackpad on your laptop ever, like in a pinch or anything. You didn't have a mouse. I mean, I use a mouse too. That's what I'm doing right now. But the trackpad feels pretty nice. It's just the OLED screen right there. What game do you want to play? I mean, I wouldn't mind checking out Rivals personally. That's my go-to game right now. But I want to give you guys a chance to pick something too. So it's not just what I play necessarily. I'm doing this for you guys after all. Also, this ads info should update because we just do a minute and a half of that now. I'm pretty sure. Yours works on 70 to 75 for, the temperature or something. Yeah, right now it's just idle though. It's at 43. I do have it on a stand to help with some of the cooling, just as a reference point. It's not a cooling stand. It's just a prop stand to kind of give it more cooling power underneath. But yeah, maybe Monster Hunter. Well, Marvel Rivals is the game. I can just start if you guys want because I don't know. Oh, there's the poll. Okay, the poll should be live. Can I pop it on here? Yes, I think. Nope. That's an old link, I'm pretty sure. Did you even wait? Marbo, who made this poll? What? Marbo, you're trying to throw the poll. Why does mine have one vote and it's called Marbo Ribos? That's Marvel Rivals, to be clear. I'm reporting whoever made this poll. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. You're on a stand too. Yeah, it helps with the temperatures for sure. Need more Legion Go 2 news? Rem, I feel you. Trust me, as soon as we have something to share on Legion Go 2, I will be all over that for you guys. There's not an update yet that I can share, but just know the team is working on it. And as soon as we have something concrete, we'll be doing more on that. Make sure you check out the video if you didn't see that. We did an interview with the product manager for North America about 2 months ago, maybe. And the video's on YouTube if you want to check that out for more info. Why no 18-inch version of this? That's an option maybe in the future if that's something you want to see. You can let us know. Poll is up, SOC. It's up. Did you do this, SOC? Did you? I can't believe you've done this. Cyberpunk? Wait, what is Maidenless RPG? Is this just like a wild card option or something? Or I don't know. All of them could be that, right? Well, I guess either Monster Hunt or Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, not the other two. Is it? I don't even know. Oh my gosh. Polls having an agenda. That's what I'm saying, Sasko. Not in my Lenovo Legion stream. I can't believe it. We'll definitely get to it, Mondo. I want to go through a couple different games today. That's my goals. We'll do like kind of a dip in and out of a lot at once because I'd love to. I'm trying to think through more stream content that we can turn to YouTube videos after the fact because one of my goals for this year is to improve our YouTube channel with more of this kind of content that's like more edited. So I thought if we did one of here's the new laptop, here's 5 games on it back to back, it'd be kind of cool. So not this full stream length, but yeah. It'd be also interesting to know what specific benefits or gifts come with the product in case of a pre-order. So that kind of depends on your region, Venus. Typically there are sometimes bonuses you get with the laptop, with like Nvidia or for Game Pass, for example. I think almost all laptops come with Game Pass as a free trial. I don't know that you get a pre-order bonus necessarily of any kind, but you do sometimes get free games from Nvidia and that sort of thing. Those tend to be regionally available in some places and not in others. You have to check your local site to be able to figure that out. But yeah, there's some perks that come with it in general for all laptops like Game Pass. There was no rivals in the polls. It was because it was hidden. Someone made it Marbo Ribos, which I don't know what that means. I don't have Elden Ring on this laptop, guys. You want me to sit here for an hour and install it? Is that what you want? You want me to sit here and install it? I don't have Elden Ring on here. Do people still play Elden Ring? Dead game, am I right? Now we'll get canceled for real. In your country, it comes with a 3-year Lenovo warranty and carrying. Oh yeah, there's some warranty things too. The carrying bag is interesting. I don't think we often do that, but that's cool. I need to add that for sure. Should have been ready. Listen, I was installing games for like 2 hours. These things are big games, okay? So we can yap for an hour. I'm sure you'd be happy about that, Summer. I'm sure you would. All right, we're gonna do Cyberpunk because that was number 2, and Maidenless RPG was too vague. So you guys shouldn't have voted for that one. What can I say? Let me find Cyberpunk on here. Let me filter it by what's installed locally. Right there. All right, Cyberpunk. It's time. Let's check it out. I haven't played this game in a long time. Look, it's not the internet stress. I can only download so much at a time. It was locked at like 650 or something. I have a gig, but yeah, that's how it goes. Cyberpunk into Spider-Man into Marvel Rivals. All right, sounds like a plan, FCC. I like you. You're a man with a plan, and we need some of those around here. All right, let's go ahead and play. I've never once made an account on here, but also I'll be switching back and forth between these two scenes. I kind of want to get a third scene on here that's like more of a split between the laptop and the game that's not so small. So I don't know. I'll think about that, but I might even just make the laptop part bigger in the future. We'll see. I can bring up temps and timings. I can bring up temps is on there for GPU. You'll see it once it's bigger. The timings I can also do. Let me check Alt Z statistics. They have this new NVIDIA app, which has been kind of redone, but it's nice. You can really choose what you want to show on the performance. So you want timings, the clock, basically. CPU, I only have the utilization through NVIDIA, but you have a lot of GPU options. Oh, you want the VRAM too, maybe? Anything else you guys want? Let me know. Let me know. Maybe do 1/2 Cyberpunk and then some Rival. Yeah, we'll do at least that car. I'd like to go through a bunch of games here, Fossil. So I might even just do the benchmarking tool, which I think there is in Cyberpunk. Also, one disclaimer I always give during these streams, guys. I have a bit of a unique setup right now because I'm running this laptop. I have a 3 PC setup actually, okay? I'm running this out of my laptop over to my stream PC. So it's running on this screen, but also mirroring out to the capture card, which has some wonky stuff. I sometimes have to troubleshoot real quick. Then I have my desktop for gaming as well. But yeah, these are the two I'm using today. So this one launched in a small window. I will fix that once it gets to the start screen here. I'll just have to resize it once we get in. Or I could play it like this. Like, you guys think this is using the full screen to its potential? I can still see it pretty well. I think I can play like this. Isn't too bad, right? Full screen, apply. Let's see what happens. That's a little better, but it needs to be the right resolution. I don't know why sometimes they default like that, like really tiny. Okay, that looks a little bit better. And let's just double check I have sound as well. I think I should. Oh, I don't have a scene here. Duh, makes sense. It's not actually capturing the game capture here. But if I switch here, should get game sound, I think. Question mark. Continue. Oh, actually, I think that the benchmark thing is in the other menu. I'm pretty sure. Not totally sure, but I'm pretty sure. What's up, Jay? How's it going, dude? Elden is the original Maidenless RPG. I mean, that's what I assumed it was when I was reading it, but all right. I don't think I have sound, interestingly, which I did when I was testing earlier. So let me double check. Sometimes OBS likes to knock it out for some reason. I don't know why. Game PC. Actually, is it here? It might be sending out to the wrong signal. Hang on. Let me check my speaker really quickly. We send over to Elgato. Get that one. Okay. Yeah, I think it's the monitoring. This is the fun of the 2 PC setup, but it's okay. Like you said, sometimes it's good to have these problems overall. Game PC, redo this maybe. Or I could check my Wavelink as well. Or is the sound just off in the game, maybe? I don't think it is. I mean, I technically don't have to have the sound, but presets, headphones. Nice. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate you. Would you recommend this laptop for finite element analysis? I saw Stress's comment already. Computation of fluid dynamics, machine learning. I will be honest. Stress is right. I don't really know much about the details of those things, but if you want to do like graphically intensive tasks, then yes, it's a good laptop. If you, for example, like STEM, or if you want to do modeling, things like that, this would be a good laptop for that because of the GPU that's in here. So assuming that you want similar capabilities as those things, then in that case, yes, it would be a good option. But you might also just want like a server for some of those things. So it's up to you, I guess, basically. Particularly if you want like a flexible device that you can use for gaming and also do that stuff. That's where Legion's really good, right? Because a lot of people use this for school or for work or for things that they also want to do that at the same time. What res are you in game? Let me double check really quickly. We are at Ray Tracing Ultra. I'm pretty sure I maxed it out, right? It's 1600. I swear I just saw it now. Yeah, 2560 by 1440. Oh, that's what I had to do to get it to work right with the capture card. So it's not the 1600, but this is how you get it to look good with the capture card. But yeah, I mean, this is everything ultra, I believe. Can you see the FPS? Looks like it might be capped, actually. Hang on. Let me double check the settings. VSync's off. Max FPS is off. Low latency is on. Apply that. I also have not tested a game on this thing besides Haste yet, so I could double check. Sometimes NVIDIA will cap stuff on their side too. I think everything's at high here. Looks like I don't see an FPS limit. I'll max this out too. Motion blur, turn that off, of course. I don't know why it's on by default. All right, now we see this doing its thing. I'm also going to turn this into performance mode with FNQ. Wait, why am I not plugged in? Should be, right? Pretty sure. Game mode on in Vantage. That's what I was going to say. I think FNQ should be working here. Let me hold it for a sec. Interesting. It might be changed with the new Vantage, which I haven't used. Sorry, the new Space. I haven't used a ton yet. Let me see if I go into this one, I think, actually. Let's do on performance. And have the AI chip on. That should be okay. In DGPU mode. So it just uses the GPU mainly. Should have drivers updated. Again, this model is a little interesting because it was an early one. So I think it should be okay to test. Your final may be a little bit different, but it should be very similar to the end model. Still can't hear it. No, I know, that's me too. That's sort of the things I'm fixing at the same time. There's a lot of prep that goes into these streams, basically to get everything installed and hooked up with the wires, and yeah. So still working on it, but this is a work in progress for us here. I don't know why, because I was testing it earlier and the game sound was fine. So I don't know why I've lost the game sound now. Unless sometimes OBS will just reset your settings for no reason. So I'll double check that really quickly with the audio output. Could be that the monitor setting one got kicked out. And then double check over here for gaming PC. What is that? No, I don't know why I'm not getting sound for it, man. I could just restart really quickly. I'm trying to think. Yeah, you're definitely getting the game capture, so I don't know why. I think it is capping at 30 though, by the way, because it's suspicious to me that's holding at 30 specifically. Might be an NVIDIA thing with low battery. It's how it goes, Jay. It's how it goes. Yeah, ray tracing was resource heavy, but I think, let me just sec, guys. Let me switch over to this scene. That's loud, so that's working. I want to check the NVIDIA app really quickly because there is a setting that will cap your FPS in NVIDIA, which I've had to find in previous versions of doing this stream. They're much trial and error, so I'll check. The only thing I've not seen is this updated app from NVIDIA, which I think just got recently updated, so I need to see if I can find it. It's like a battery saving type of thing, basically. And also, this is where some of the double display thing could be impacting it, so I will double check. Scaling device, GPU display.
You were saying something?
Ah! We have sound. A little bit. It's in and out. Let me see, scaling device. Okay, it's like using the display to do it. Okay, well, we have sound now. That was strange. Let me double check the performance and see it's back up there, hopefully. Listen to all that game sound. Warhammer 40K, we could do that too, Ken. We can do that. Get it? Max frame rate NVIDIA control panel. Oh, it's in the control panel, not the app? Let me double check that. That was always confusing me too, that they have a control panel and a separate app. But I will double check the control panel. Wait, this one is a 5070. What? I was lied to. 5070 Ti. I could have sworn it was a 5080. Can you update the title, Summer? That's weird. It's a 5070 Ti. Okay. Maybe it's... Yeah. I guess it is 5070. Okay. Let me see where the setting is, Wado. 3D settings. Yep, it does. But even that doesn't quite make sense to me still. Let me see. Max frame rate. Oh, max frame rate is off. Yeah, let's turn that on, please. I guess I'll make it 240. Why not?
You were saying something?
I don't see the power setting. Let's double check if this works at least for now. Apply this. to close that for a second because it's not come back up. That's okay. Part of the work in progress, chat. We got plenty of time. Don't worry. Every time I switch a different laptop, we have a little bit of this just to get configured right. But that's what happens when you're running through like 3 computers at once, essentially. 5080 laptop gets about 120 FPS with frame gen. Oh, really, Sasko? Yeah, I don't think I had frame gen on. But I can double check. Not your laptop, you snap, but your experience still, Sasko. Clearly. Yeah, just based on my testing in the past. Okay, I have audio now. That's a good sign. Now it looks smoother. So let's switch back over to, you guys want to see the laptop or the gameplay? I guess the gameplay probably, right? Let's try this. Okay. Should be good once we get through all the load screens, hopefully. Actually, let me see. I believe in the main menu we have the benchmark option at the bottom. Oh, right here. I just want to see. Should be better now. I think it was actually using frame gen is on here. Resolution, ray tracing on. Psycho, I might add. There's also path tracing. Let's just try the generic benchmark and see, because it might optimize it for us. We'll see. I can't remember. I know, Sasko. I've never actually finished this game, but I would love to eventually. I have played it so far in, you know, small segments on Legion laptops. Many Legion laptops. I've probably played this game on like, I don't know, 10 or 15 different laptops at this point, and desktops too. This looks a little better frame rate wise. Need to hear more banter from Skippy. Is that a character in this game? I don't. The problem that I have, guys, I like doing this where I jump between a lot of different games on stream, but I feel like I have like I can't keep anything straight, right? Because I'm jumping between so many different games at once. So I'm always trying to remember what I was doing last time I played the game when I come back in. But for purposes of this stream and testing stuff on our devices, it works pretty well. All right, this is looking a little better. Yeah, you can see both like the in-game FPS and then the overlay FPS too, as well as temps and that sort of thing. Holding around 62 now, it looks like. You might have an AMD card on the desktop. Oh, you might? That's good. Nice. It's nice that they have the benchmarks built in some games now. I think Forza has a good one. There may be others that have them too. But I love this screen. I do have to say, like, the size and the brightness of the OLED screen is really selling me. I kind of want to make one of these my new laptops, to be honest. I'm really liking it. What specific materials are used in laptop build? Carbon. I believe this one is aluminum, Venus. The forged carbon is in the 9i series. That's one of the big things about 9i. But yeah, I need to double check on that with Chris. I believe he said it was some kind of aluminum though. Good question. Lethal, anything about GoTo? Like I said earlier, we don't have an update for you guys just yet in terms of anything since our last stream / video. But as soon as we have something, trust me, we will share it and get a lot of content out there for you guys as soon as we can. I'm very excited for that one too. What's better, gaming laptop, a 4090 or 5080? Don't know what to pick. It's up to you, James. What, are you looking at Legion stuff right now? Again, based on what I've seen, I believe the 4090, well, I think I've mostly seen desktop performances, but, and chat, if you guys know better than me, correct me on this, but I think I've seen the 4090 tends to be a little better than the 5080, right? But I'm not 100% sure on that. And it also varies by your product and that sort of thing, so. All right, let's get back into the game really quickly and see if it's a little better now. Some of these tweaks.
Hey,
no problem, Lethal.
InfoFlash.
Oh, Monster Hunter has one? Okay, we'll do that for sure. This would actually be really good to have like a lineup of games that have benchmarks so we can test, essentially. What's up, James? How's it going? 49 should be better and slightly cheaper. Yeah, so that's an option for you too.
There's no time to waste.
We need a somewhat delicate
Now this looks a little better, chat.
We think you could help.
Yeah, this looks a lot better. Now this is more what I was expecting, performance-wise. So much smoother. Oh my gosh, yeah. Like I said, these are just some things we have to kind of work out in the beginning of these streams, just because, you know, new laptops with new drivers combined with all the routing of audio and everything, sometimes it just needs some help there, basically. This is a pretty dense area, I'd say, overall, of stuff going on, and pretty good to test out the feel of it. I'm not really even playing the story right now, just sort of feeling how it runs at this point.
Are you still
Hopefully it looks
thirsty?
pretty clear for you guys, too. What's this about?
What's so delicate about the matter?
I literally don't remember what
I'd
this is
rather
about.
discuss that in person, if you don't mind.
Oh, I think I hacked
Can
in
we
here
meet?
last time. Let's
Sure,
meet.
let's do that.
I'll send you the address.
I got in here
you.
somehow last time. I think I just upgraded my points to do it. I'm pretty sure. Did I have like skill tree points? What's the? Is it tab or I? You have your character with the points, right? Your perks have been reset. Oh yeah, that's right. They make a big update, right? So I can just put all my points in this, and then I can break through the door. Because I have 11 perk points to use. That makes sense why I couldn't do it. So you get these first, I guess, and you can pick these. Health regen in combat. 50% damage to enemy vehicles. Well, this is perks. Is it the same as attribute? I'm not sure. Might be connected. I think that's the strength attribute, right? Yeah, CPU's for sure chilling. What's up, TNT? How's it going? Hope we're doing well as well. Good to see you today. We're testing out the new Legion Pro 7i laptop with a bunch of games currently. I'm excited for that. SOC will definitely be playing tomorrow. I almost installed the new season preview on here today for Arrivals because I do have access to that, but we wouldn't be able to play it together anyway, so. GPU temps are nice. Yeah, 62 is really good for these. I mean, it does help having a little bit of prop up here, but like looking at everything, considering it's in performance, it's running pretty well. Gotta say. What specific features distinguish the Legion laptops equipped with NVIDIA 5K series graphics card, and what is their main advantage? Bigger number equals better performance. That's all I got. I'm just kidding. No, the 5K cards do have just performance gains over the 4K for the most part. But also, if you're asking about our laptops, there's more than just the graphics card in there, right? The big difference for the laptops that have 5K cards for this new gen are the OLED screen. That's like the biggest difference, is these really, you know, color accurate screens here that have like the really deep darks and just better look and feel to them. So that's the biggest thing. Also, this generation, one of the big changes is the cooling has been changed. So instead of having the ports in the back, they're on the sides now, and that's to make room for the cooling on the back to push out and kind of, you're seeing it actually now in the temperatures, right? Where it's 60 right now on the GPU, whereas in previous generations it would have been higher. So that's sort of the difference you're seeing in real time. Yeah, exactly, Sasko. Which there was a fair amount of criticism on the ports I saw from the community and comments on that, but I mean, like you're seeing the difference that you get in terms of performance, which for a lot of people, they care about performance most at the end of the day, right? This feels really good. What's up, Fidget? Do you just get a 5080? It's up to you, James. Yeah, I mean, the 5080 and 5090 are both out for order or pre-order right now. By the way, if you guys do want to pick one of these up, please use our link in the community, because a big focus for me this year is trying to do more things like this so you guys can see it, but also if you use that link from the community, we can like figure out that you came from the community, and it lets me do more of these things basically, because I can go to my boss and say, hey, look, when people come into the streams, it works. So that's kind of the thing I'm working on this year, and not just Legion. But how's the noise level when the fans kick in? I honestly, guys, normally when I do these, you can hear the fans. I'll be honest. Okay, let me turn off the game PC sound and the music. I literally can't hear the fan right now. Hear a little bit there. This is like, let me show you the full screen here, okay? And keep in mind, I'm putting the mic like right up to the thing with the gain on for this in terms of the mic noise. Like, can you even hear it? I mean, I'm putting it like on the keyboard right now, but yeah, you can, from here, like you can barely hear it. You could get an actual, like, I forget what the tool is for giving a meter, right, of the amount of sound, but you could definitely see some of that stuff on YouTube if you wanted more of the specific number. But just anecdotally, like my AC, my fan and humidifier in my room are louder than the laptop is right now. Which I'll say also anecdotally, running Cyberpunk at max settings on this laptop compared to our previous generations, they would have been a lot louder right now. I don't have a DB reader yet, but that thing, or Destiny, whatever it is. I've seen them use it, right? But I need to get one of those, actually. That'd probably be good to invest in if we're doing more of these, for sure. Yeah, exactly, Fidget. Exactly. Honestly, I had the same feeling at first, but the more I've used this laptop, the more it's really grown on me in terms of the design. Because I really like the center logo, actually. I didn't like it at first, but I do kind of like it now. And the screen is the big thing, and the OLED screen, I think I have to go to this pretty soon. Which specific accessories would you recommend to go along with this laptop? It's up to you. You don't necessarily have to get Legion either, but I use the M600 mouse. You can kind of see right here, which matches it pretty well if you need a mouse to go with it. There's also keyboards you can pick up, like the K510 keyboard if you want to use it more docked and use it with an external display. Screens as well. The monitors I'm really partial to for Legion. I really love our monitors. The 27-inch one is the one that I use currently. That's a really good one if you want to use it externally as well. There's some options for you. Yeah, M600 is solid. That's what I use for a lot of... I actually have two mice that I use. We sell both of these on the website for Lenovo. One's Logitech and one is Legion. But I use them for my 2 PC setup basically because I need 2 mice. Because I don't have a KVM switch, essentially. Alright, so I think we're pretty cool with Cyberpunk, guys. I'm going to go a little bit quickly because I'd like to go through a couple different games today. So let's switch over to... What's the game you said has a benchmark? Is it Monster Hunter, I believe? If so, we can run that really quickly. Hopefully it's not like a login thing with that one. I can't remember. Your major peeve on non-Legion laptop, the power on the button on the side rather than on the keyboard area. Yeah, I agree. I love that. Also, one change that I'm a big fan of this year is... Actually, I think we did it last year, but the Legion logo is on the power button. And it's a little more, like, thick, I guess, there. Also, fun fact. You guys might not have seen this, but... Did you see the difference on the keyboard? I'll filter this a little bit for you. Do you see any differences on the keyboard itself? It might not be easy to see, but there's a change on the keyboard. It's subtle. I don't think anybody's mentioned anything about it yet, but it was a big point of contention internally. Leading up to... Not big, but like something that we talked about leading up to launch. Do we see it? Do we see it? Maybe I can do it like with this to make it easier to see. The camera makes it a little hard to see, but yeah. No, not the co-pilot key. No, that's there. That's a thing that we can talk about too. But yeah, there's another key on here that was slightly changed. I'll really zoom in here, okay? I just have to get the focus right. Right in the center of your screen. Do you see it? That should be a little easier to see. That is one that changes. Yeah, the O is the Legion O now on the keyboard. It's subtle, but yeah, our when it was announced, our product manager was like, "What do you think about this? Is this a good idea or no?" I was like, honestly, I don't think people even notice, but it's kind of a cool touch. So hopefully people overall like that. That's the idea. Legion O, exactly. How compatible is this specific model with HDMI? I am currently running out of HDMI to my capture card, Venus, and I mean, you can run it up to at least 240, maybe 3. You have a 340 hertz refresh rate. Okay. Depending on if you do 2.1, I think you could probably do it because it's just using it as a display out. So I'm mirroring displays, so I'm limiting mine to like 120 basically for the capture card, 240 on the actual device. But yeah, you could probably do 340. Don't hold me 100% to that, but I think it would probably be possible. Might as well lean into it then. Exactly, Sasko. Exactly. I like it too, overall. Can you do something special with that key? Not that I know of. No. What's cool, you guys can see this too. If you hold the FN button, it'll light up the function keys on the keyboard. So you can see like Q is your thermal modes, right? R is your refresh rate. Spacebar is your lighting colors. L, I think, is the logo on the front, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's a fun little fact that's been on there for a couple of years. So yeah, you have your different hotkeys pretty available, and then I think the arrow keys are your brightness of the keyboard. You can see it changing there as they go up and down, and then you obviously have your function keys on the top row too. So it's nice to just have that toggle really quickly to see them very easily when that changes. Your Legion laptop's now 3 gens old, Fidget. Sounds like getting an upgrade. I know you just got the monitor upgrade, but yeah, maybe we can help you out with that too. You guys are always talking about tacos on my stream. Trying to make me hungry, huh? I see. All right, let's go ahead and quit out of this and jump into Monster Hunter because I want to get through a couple different games today and see how they perform. And if Monster Hunter does have a actual benchmark mode, that would be ideal. Also, I'm streaming later today, and usually I stream over lunch anyway, So I'm getting especially hungry right now, but it's okay. I'm doing it for you guys. It's all for you. By the way, this is a good time to mention we have giveaways available. In fact, this laptop here, well, technically not this laptop because I didn't realize it doesn't have 5080. We have a 5080 version of this laptop up for grabs in Europe. If you'd like to grab that, you can enter through the month of April for that. And if you're in North America, we have a desktop tower with a 4080 Super in there. That's also up for grabs. Both are for free in North America and Europe. Just type exclamation point giveaways to get links to enter each of those. You can enter each day in April. And also we're working on our next month of giveaways, which I think is going to be this guy as one of them, at least, the Legion Go S with the new Xeon Extreme processor that's coming out finally. We have a couple of them reserved for other things too, so stay tuned. I think we're probably gonna do like a mixture of giveaways in May, where one of them is our standard monthly giveaway, but we do some others that are like clip contests or community contests. So working on that. But yeah, Ben Myers hooked us up with some cool stuff to give away in May. Can you rate your outfit a Monster Hunter, Diz? If you give me a link, maybe. Can you benchmark Monster Hunter Wilds? Yes, James, that's what we're gonna be doing right now. Right now. If I can find the benchmark tool, if you guys can help me figure it out where it is. When purchasing this specific model, what aspects should users pay attention to during maintenance in order to avoid any kind of damage? I mean, I don't think that's really specific to this model necessarily. It's more just general laptop maintenance. I mean, obviously try and keep it. This type of ventilation will help with cooling, obviously, if you can do that in some capacity. I would say try to keep it cleanish regularly, and you also do get some warranty options and Legion Ultimate support with these laptops if you want to have someone actually come help you maintain them. But yeah, I mean, the general practices for keeping a laptop clean and in good condition are about the same. You can clean it off, obviously, with some stuff you want to with the keyboard and fingerprints. I will say sometimes the black models versus the white models are a little more like fingerprint heavy. That's just because of them being darker. So that's one thing to consider if you want to get, like, because the 7i model is a white version, right? Versus most of the others are darker. It also varies a little bit between model type because the 9i has the forged carbon. So some different things to consider there, basically, based on how it's built. On the T730 tower, dude, that's the OG, Jay. I used that one for a long time too. I'm on the Tower 7 now, but yeah, T730 is my first big boy Legion tower, and I do miss it dearly. Marvel Rivals chugging along for both of us. We'll show it shortly. I'll play that one too because I did install that, but it looked really good on OLED. Dude, I was playing that before stream just to test it. I was like, man, this might be better than my desktop. So I'm tempted to. Gen 2 glasses? Gen 2 glasses, you say? Look, I'm ready for you this time, Watto. Look, they don't really fit because I'm wearing headphones, but yeah, my Gen 2 glasses right here. These you can use, I think, also with. So fun fact about these, we kind of market these as to be paired with the Go, right? But they can actually go with anything. I use it actually with my phone, but you can connect this to your laptop as well, or a desktop if you wanted to. It's literally just a USB-C cable that goes out of the lens right here and into a USB-C slot. So pretty cool. And you can get actual prescription frames put in there too, which you can kind of see, like, there's spots here for those to go. So these are cool. I've been playing with them a little bit here and just kind of keep them on the side as an accessory to show as well. What's the components of the laptop? Ebu, this one is a 4070 Ti, but there's a 4080 and, sorry, I think you're used to saying 5K. 5070 Ti. There's a 5080 and 5090 config option, and I believe it's the newest Intel generation processor as well. Monster Hunter Benchmark is different application. It's not actually Monster Hunter itself. It's like literally just a benchmarking app. It can't be that big to install, right? If it's just a benchmarking thing, hopefully. Let me double check if that's the case. I'll look it up on Steam really quickly. I can also just go into the game if you want to, though. But I did forget how long of a startup screen Monster Hunter Wilds has. Might just be the first time, though. Would you play Ninja Gaiden 2? I've not played it, Ebu, but I'm trying to jump between a lot of different games on stream currently, so possibly. Is that a new one or no? Monster Hunter Wilds Benchmark? Monster Hunter Wilds Benchmark. That's what it's called. Okay. Is it like a DLC? Yeah, download. How big is it? 26 gigabytes? Okay, we're not doing that right now. I'll just try and keep going with Monster Hunter Wilds, I guess. 25 gigs is crazy. Okay, I was not expecting that. I'm sorry. All right, come back over here. Yeah, this shader is installing right now, but we can talk about stuff at least, guys. This is a great time to chat. I'll wait for the load screen to finish. Also, I clean out my desk a little bit. I can actually like access these things now while having the laptop in front of me, which I'm pretty proud about. It'd be in the game too. Okay, if it's in the game too, that's all I need. But yeah, that makes sense, right? It's like a component of the game, basically. We'll just wait for this to finish in the meantime. There's your song, Summer. It's not for midstream code. It is indeed. Thank you, Seal, for your unwavering commitment to stream codes. I got you. I'll pull it up really quickly. And for those of you who don't know what that is, if you come into our streams regularly, I will give out code words, secret codes that you can use to increase your odds to win our monthly giveaways. So we give these out at least once a stream, maybe sometimes twice a stream. Wait, is this all the March ones already? Oh, we're in April. I was like, I've used all the March ones. Okay. This is the midstream code. So you can use this on the giveaways pages to increase your odds, whether you're in Europe or North America. Make sure you grab that right there. And there'll be one at the end of the stream too. Sound good? Krakatoans, when/will we have a community game night? Yeah, good question. So I was doing these for a while, but what I found was it was a lot of the same people showing up generally, and also I tended to want to play my rivals in a group most of the time, so I stopped them for a bit. Vumi does still hold them in Discord occasionally. I think usually Thursdays or Fridays, but yeah, I've stopped them personally for a bit just because of bandwidth and everything else going on. I'd like to bring them back, but what I'd really like to do is have the community be the one to run them if possible, just to help it be manageable, right? Because I'm already doing these streams every week. I'm doing a full-time job. So then to also have my evenings be for game nights is just a lot of time. And as a student to be dad of 2, that's not super sustainable for me. So I'd like to have some community leaders kind of rise up for that. We have a couple, but I'd like to see more who are interested this year as well to support that. Welcome back, Summer. Is today Double Code Thursday? Honestly, we do double codes pretty often, Kara, I would say. So yeah. What's up, Rat? How's it going? Ratero. Codes are not for you. Not yet, Diz. We're working on it, okay? Working on some international things. That's another big focus for this year, is we are working on ways to support international giveaways where possible, legally and shipment-wise. It also depends on the product, right? Because typically like, we'll get a product in and then have to ship it. So if I get like this product, for example, with a US keyboard, and then somebody who's in, you know, France wins it or something and needs a different keyboard layout, then it becomes challenging, but we're working on some of those things. I think we at least have progress on the shipment side of things now. So we have to figure out some of the legal and the sourcing stuff, but I think hopefully we'll have a chance. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to be dad of 2 boys this year. So it's going to be a whole group of dudes in the house, which I'm not complaining about, but I have to learn to be a good dad at least. That's the hope. Let me into the US. You got an address? I mean, as long as you are a US resident or Canada resident, you can enter the North America ones. Europe is pretty inclusive though, of most of Europe, I would say. Anything for USA and EU regions? Oh, everything is for? What CS region can do? Yeah, we're working on other stuff. The game keys that we do, if you guys not seen that, we do game key giveaways pretty often. Those are always available globally, so you can definitely get in those. But for the hardware giveaways, work in progress, okay? For sure. How old are your kids? My first one just turned 2, and my second one is not born yet. He'll be here in October. So yeah, very excited for that. Did you have a 90 version? Did you have 90 version stream? Huh? Can you re-explain your question? I don't understand what you mean. All right, we did it, guys. We made it into the game. Let's see if we can run the benchmark now. Fingers crossed. Ooh, look at the sparkles. Look at the sparkles. Press any key. Let's see if we can find it. Dude, the menus in this game are crazy. Can I just say? Is this just like notifications? Okay. Let's see. I'll also switch over to a different scene in a second here. Options, maybe? I think I did. I do remember seeing the option when we played this game recently. Confirm. Is it in here? Or is it a... They always make it a little tricky to find. Sometimes it's like a separate option here. So I know there's a lot of menus in this game. I've not really played much Monster Hunter, but that was the first thing that stood out to me when I got in here. Display. We're looking for... Is there a search option? I should have more search options in games like this. Arachnophobia mode? That's crazy. Benchmark, benchmark, benchmark. If you guys see it and I missed it, let me know. Could also be back out here. Are you sure it's in the game? When we hunting? I won't be hunting for that long. Tiz, I'm just loading it up to try it out, basically. Also, when you update the game, you might have to go quick on the game updates today. When are you doing a Lenovo Legion 7i giveaway? We're giving away a Pro 7i right now, Yuboob, if you're in Europe. 7i giveaway, I'm planning to do one in May, probably for PAX. And then once the new, like the base 7i is available, we'll definitely do more later this year. But that one's not fully available. The Pro is out yet, just not the base 7i. Thank you. Appreciate you, Fidget. There's no benchmark inside the game? All right, we'll just play it then. That's fine. Yeah, but you think it would be in the game too, right? No, I don't remember what the heck I was doing this game, so bear with me. I think this is also a controller game, if I remember correctly. Which should sync up here shortly. There we go. There's Grunter, the hunter. Gotta love Grunter the hunter. All right. I'll also switch over to the other scenes so you guys can see the actual performance. Over here. And I'll take off this message as well. You're updated on Monster Hunter. Any questions you can ask me? Do you like it? I've heard good things about it overall. All right, so we're in the game now. This looks locked to me since it's at 59. That's always a sus number to me. Let me double check the options right off the bat. Let's go look at display maybe. It says uncapped. VSync, turn that off, please. Turn this on, please. Wait, enable plus. Oh, why is this the middle option? Interesting. All right, HDR output, nice. Frame rate is not capped. Just double checking. We're in borderless. Let's do full screen. Oh, there's not a full screen in this mode? Interesting. Okay. Also, this says the Elgato, so this could be part of it. Okay, we're at 62 now. Maybe it's just VSync doing that potentially. How do I get on this guy? I think it'd be A. I see all the options in the top right, but not a get on bird option. Or raptor, whatever this thing is. I guess I'll never get on. Who knows? Windows the full screen? I got you. What's up, Cameron? I feel you. To each their own. I will tell you the cooling is a lot better on this one overall if you look at the cooling numbers. Which is why the ports were changed. I haven't played this. I played this for about 1 hour after it launched and that was about it. I did not remember how to do anything. I've got a bird or a beetle following me. What's up, Khaled? How's it going? Up on D-pad. I saw the call. Do I just get on? Ah, okay. So there's the call and get on with the same thing. I see. Yeah, we did a showcase for this game a little while ago with Games Planet, which is the last time I played it, and we gave away a bunch of keys too, which was fun. Sprint away. It is weird to me that it's hovering at 60, and like of all numbers, but I guess that's accurate. Oh yeah, I forgot they're all hiding in the cave.
It's safe now.
Thanks for being a subscriber, Kelly. I'd appreciate you. Right on D-pad to swap weapons, which we call the mount. That makes sense. You play mouse and keyboard, really? Either way is fine.
Thank the wind.
Can you say my name one more time? CEO, what's up? How do you enter the giveaway for the Legion Go S? Can you tell me where you saw that? Because basically Lenovo is a very large company, so it could be that like our social team's running one. I'm not running a Go S giveaway currently. I will be running one next month, but not currently. I don't think he has that yet. I don't think so. I literally am like 20 minutes in or something. Pretty sure.
Nona! Where is she?
Nona.
She's safe. Don't
Wait,
worry.
I got... Oh, this is the cloud save that I
I'll take
didn't
you
get
to
through.
her, all right?
All right, I'm gonna skip some of this because I think you guys are here for the cutscenes. Yeah, this is like the first hour of the game.
My sister.
My name is
Okay.
How did you end up? And
Now this is
Where's this?
dialogue, baby.
Thanks for letting me.
yeah, but takes up.
That won't do to keep. Why don't?
I don't realize how to end it. It's all good. Thought I said it on stream. No, so currently CEO, there are 2 giveaways available. There is this laptop, the Pro 7i if you're in Europe, and there is a desktop if you're in North America, which is our Tower 7i. If you want to enter either of those, since you're on YouTube, you can't use chat commands, but just go to gaming.lenovo.com/giveaways, and you can always check that link for our monthly giveaways that we run, and see your options for regions as well. Can you please say Lana? Lena or Lana? It could be either. We're now just saying out the YouTube names. It's fine though. The music in this game is nice, I'll tell you that.
We should prepare while we are in base camp.
No, I don't want to. All right, let's see. I want to look at some of the R settings here. Like, is there frame gen in this game? Graphic setting, ultra. Let's do that. DLSS is on. Frame gen's off. Let me turn it on just to see. This is the kind of game I think you'd be fine with frame gen. It's not a competitive one. We're at quality here. That makes sense. Let's do balanced as a test. Ray tracing. That's at high. I think this is probably goes over the ultra overall. There's a fur quality option. Mesh quality. Okay. Now let's see where we're at. Performance. We lost our overlay for some reason. Let me try. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we're a bit higher on the FPS. Makes more sense. Frame gen and the balance mode. You could also go to performance if you want to get even more frames out of this, but looking okay. It's interesting that we have the black bars. This must be one thing to know about these laptops, since they're 16:10. Some games let you run in the resolution that they are at natively. Some do not. Most of the newer ones do. So I'm kind of surprised this one doesn't. But yeah, I don't see. Do we have an actual like number for the display? Screen resolution. Yeah, it says 2560. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, some games do that if you're just on the laptop itself. You probably do NVIDIA DLSS. I thought DLSS was on, was it not? I thought I had it set to, maybe it was a different one that was set to quality. Let me see. Is it here? Next one. Yeah, it's up. It's on DLSS. And it's on balanced currently. I could do, if you want to see performance too, we could do that, which should be even higher. I believe 96. Yeah, there we go. That would feel smoother when you do those changes for sure. Appreciate it, Lana. Would you buy the PS5 Pro or the Switch 2 or Lenovo Legion Go 2? CEO, I would say it depends on the games you want to play and your use case. Like, obviously, if you like Nintendo games, then you can only play them on Nintendo. So you might want to get the Switch 2. Although the price conversation is a whole other thing. But if you want to play PlayStation games, you don't necessarily have to have a PlayStation anymore, because a lot of them are getting ported over to PC. But if you want like the newest games as they come out, then you might want a PlayStation. I think honestly it comes down to games more than platform at this time. And obviously you have the most choice of games on PC and the flexibility, and you can find a way to run a lot of games. But yeah, I'm trying to give you a non-biased opinion on an answer basically, because I work for Lenovo. Can you tell what's the website for where you enter the giveaways? Yeah, gaming.lenovo.com/giveaways. That is the site. We should maybe get like a command. I bet you there's Nightbot commands for YouTube. We should look at that summer. See if we can set those up. Because I think I'm going to do more of these streams on YouTube with the product. It makes a lot of sense. Also, I may switch to... I just wanted to show how this game runs. This is probably not the best place to test it overall, but there's at least like shadows and things here. And then I want to switch to Rivals after this. It's coming. Elden Ring is coming to Switch too. Yes, it is. And Cyberpunk, which we were just playing. Which will be interesting. We'll see how that ends up being. And there's an exclusive game too from FromSoft, right? What is it? Not Bloodborne, but it's a spin-off of I forget the name of it, but it's based on Bloodborne, right? Theoretically, at least. Can you say Dana? Dana? Does that help? I got you. PC Master Race. Obviously, Mondo, I'm a little biased, but yeah, I mean, I have a lot of PCs for region. I will definitely, I think I'll be getting the Switch too, mostly because I'm a sucker for Kirby Air Ride and Metroid, and they got me with both of those release titles. Those are like, I would have cared less about a Zelda game than a Metroid and a Kirby game, so I might have to get it, but we'll see. Gotcha, CEO. It's not Bloodborne 2, it's Stress would know. What? Somebody who is here truly knows what it's called. Duskbloods? The Duskbloods. That's what it is. But yeah, we'll see how that ends up being. All right, it is almost 2, so I'm gonna keep moving along here. We're gonna close out of here, and I'm gonna go over into Rivals, if that works for y'all. I know this was a quick one here, but it's okay. And we'll go over to our next game, which I'll switch over here to really quickly, which is gonna be a Rivals. Somebody's on here, one of my friends. Yude's on. All right, look at that. We'll have to try it out with the Yude. New season comes out tomorrow, by the way. Very excited for that. Did my frame rate get changed on? This feels like lower than... Hang on, let me check... Here for a sec. I'm gonna check my display settings. Dude, I spent a long time this morning trying to get the display to work properly because of the capture card. I'm praying it didn't like reset it. Got a ATN. Oh, it is running at 60 over here. All right, let me fix that. Cube changes. That's why it felt weird to me. Maybe that might have been why it was capping too. Okay, anyway, we'll get into Rivals now. And you guys still have sound. That's what I like to see. Oops. This scene. Capture cards feel like nightmares. They're not that bad. I probably need to get an upgraded one, to be honest, because the one I have only supports certain resolutions. I mean, if you can get it to work right, it's awesome, because then you can offload all your encoding onto a different PC. It's just... Specifically with the laptops, right? Because most capture cards are built with the 16:9 resolution in mind. Our 16:10 laptops are awesome. I love the display, but specifically for capturing with streaming, it can be a little bit gimmicky. The Legion Go is a whole nother conversation. When the Legion Go came out, I just spent so long figuring out how to screen cap that thing. But yeah, I would say it comes with like non-traditional devices, basically, for a capture card situation. Did I get to Celestial today? I already got to Celestial today. Also, SSC already got the game. Appreciate you. Thank you, sir. All right. What's the website's name again? Just go to gaming.lenovo.com. If you're not familiar, that's our community site, which is where we do a lot of things. That's where I'm on the community team for Lenovo, so I spend a lot of time making that site active and running giveaways and events and things like this. So make sure you check that out because we have new content up there daily. And a lot of people here in the community are from there on Twitch right now. All right, I'm gonna try to change this power. I have a little light above. Actually, what do you guys think of the blue one? Is that cool? I don't think it's that good. I was trying to change the brightness thing. It's a little bit bright. I'm learning about lighting. It's a whole thing. So I can bring that down just a little bit. There we go. So it's not so harsh. Okay, I think I saw Yude on here. Yude's in the game. That's fine. We'll go and play anyway. This is Rivals, my current addiction as it stands. We will do full screen. Yep, I will show you just a sec. You guys can see the performance okay. I think once we're in, it shouldn't be like clashing with the menu. Yep. This here is Marvel Rivals. Lana, you bought Legion Go 2? You bought it before me. How'd you do that? That's amazing. I didn't know where your supplier is. It's better than mine, apparently. All right, let's go for like Psylocke. Or we can all play Spider-Man, apparently. And I'm just gonna try to see how it looks right now. That's all. Very excited for it, Khalid. I like this game a lot. If you guys have not tried Rivals, it's free to play, so highly recommend it. It's my current obsession. A lot of us in the community, actually. Thank you, Anti. I appreciate you. Gotta help me? Well, working on it. What rank are you actually, Diz? Dude, this feels so smooth. Should save my settings. I might... Oh, our Black Panther already died and the game hasn't even started yet. It's interesting. We'll see how this goes. My sensitivity may not be the best, but the performance-wise, you can see it's crushing it. 248 FPS is crazy. Like, it's pretty hard to get that when you're on a desktop even. That's really good FPS for this game, Anti. This game is like notoriously not the most optimized. I don't think I get this much performance on my desktop. I need to check on that. You love Legion Go 2? I do too. Oh, is 2XKO out for playtest right now? I think they have a sniper. I'm gonna turn this brightness up just a little bit so I can see a bit better. But yeah, my role here is to assassinate.
Out of sight. A stranger next to object. You're mine. This will do nicely.
Dang it, dude. Almost killed there. I was just trying to get that Scarlet. Okay, I'm not as bad as that Hella though. I had 1 health that entire time. I'll take it.
I have reawakened.
Oh, that was a cool sound. How's it going, Mana? How are you? Was released any code? Yeah, we did a midstream code wrap. If that's what you're asking. Alpha 2 is a smaller playtest, only running for 2 days. I will not have time to play it then if it's only for 2 days. Unfortunately. Alright, we're gonna... Do they have a bad team too? Kind of. We're gonna look for this Widow.
Sayonara. I located a hidden assailant.
Yeah, my sense is a little bit low, I think, actually.
That's
Let me see if I can change that really quick. Actually, do I want to change this? No, because it's mine is set up now for my modder. I don't want to tweak it and then have to change it later, so I'll just deal with it for now. Let's go up here, but she's got pretty fast movement, so that's why I wanted to play her.
Did that hurt?
One of my favorite characters too.
Poor kid.
Somebody's dying. Oh, that Widow's a Lord. Interesting. Okay. Is Legion Go 2 or Legion Go OS? Are they? I don't know what you're asking.
Your powers are mine!
Against the world!
Oh, he still got me. I ran off the table with my mouse because I have very low sense. It's okay. Let me look at some of the settings really quickly.
Maximum!
DLSS. Oh, frame gen is on. Turn that off. Why did it? I didn't turn that on earlier. That would explain the FPS. Let's go here.
Step aside.
Wait, it's still 240 with frame gen. Did it save? Let's check that. Is really being a Lord a good thing? Not necessarily. It just means you've played a lot. All right. Why is nobody else contesting the point? I guess we don't have any healers. I don't know if I actually saved. I gotta check in a sec.
You need to stop that vehicle in its
Crap.
tracks.
There we go. My sense feels so low. But I'm rolling with it for now.
Sayonara.
All right, here we go, chat.
Double kill!
Your story ends.
Let me get out, maybe. There's one. There's 2, 3. Now we wait for my cooldowns and kill the healer. Or not. We kill a tank instead, I guess.
Step aside.
There we
Sayonara.
get out. Wait. Oh, he just barely got out. Alright, I just want to make that Widow's life miserable. I'm getting damage boosted though.
Plasma.
Oh, I hear somebody. Yeah, I mean, I want to make sure I actually turned off frame gen, is the point. I think I did. This feels better than it did previously. Gotta wait for my invis to come back here.
Out of sight.
I hear her. She's like right in front of me, I think. Oh, somewhere. Alright, we need to get out. That rune, man. Messing me up. Can I see? No, it's back on. It didn't apply. Alright. Frame gen does add a little bit of latency. There we go. That feels like more what I expect to see from the performance.
Us against the world!
I was like, my tower with the 4090 isn't getting that much FPS. Something felt weird. We got res too. Ooh, big res.
Step aside.
What?
Pulse charge! Fire!
Are you alive?
Sayonara.
I don't know where she went. There's a Hulk over here or something. Oh, I'm exiled. Oh, I have no more dashes.
The two kings.
Oh, I should have shifted there. It's okay. Thank you, Lena.
Just embrace the light!
What's up, Niag? You guys see the performance okay? It looks alright.
Checkpoint!
Also, one thing I'm working on soon is getting an upgraded tower for streaming, so I can hopefully stream in a much higher bitrate to YouTube, because YouTube looks awesome once you can use the higher like 4K encoding. But my current one just can't do 2 streams at 2 different qualities that high. PS5 better than Legion Go 2? It's different. It's not necessarily better or worse. Depends on the games you want to play.
Doreen, no.
Farewell.
Now I have to feed her squirrels.
Strangers of the night.
Where's this silo? Okay, we move. That rune is a pretty long cooldown, even longer next patch, actually. So, actually, with him down,
Sniper.
Back to the ocean's depths.
there we go. Ah! Healers, please! Someone's healing me.
I might survive this.
The Mantis, I think.
Versus Squid Kids.
Alright, we gotta assassinate the Widow. That's my job here.
Hostile ahead.
They knew I was there. Oh, she's 1 HP.
You're in the sight of a sniper.
Plasma!
Ooh, that was fast.
Squids, gotta be
Us against the world.
Dang it.
pulse charge. Fire.
Nice kill. That was huge. Iron Man knows what he's doing. No way. That's crazy. I should not have woken him up.
Farewell.
Okay, he's down. Nice. Iron Man's not bad.
I see you, sniper.
That's a choice. Not sure what she's doing there. I'm getting a little more locked into this game, guys, because I actually play this game. Sorry. But you can see the performance at least. Ooh, she was guessing where I was. Alright. Gotta aim for that Widow. I almost have my ult up. Where's that Widow? There she is.
I am Asgard.
Cloak and dagger. Oh my goodness.
Chin up.
Ooh, we're alive.
I never believed
Getting
love
kicked
was
around.
actually down.
You stopped them in their tracks.
Nice. Good job, Squirrel Girl.
Step aside.
Pleases me to be helpful.
We got him.
Good.
Track them all down.
Focus on
Twitch
the battle.
4K? No, Twitch you can't run 4K yet. I mean, you can, but it's not very good because they limit encoding. It just looks really blocked. Unless you do, if you just do chatting streams, you can do 4K on Twitch. But any sort of gameplay, it looks
Sights of a sniper.
really bad
Here they come
because of the
now.
compression limits, basically.
Sayonara.
Dang it. Trying to assassinate her. Stay away, Hulk. Hopefully it looks pretty smooth for you guys too. I think it should.
Plasma!
Stay away from the Widow.
Farewell.
Go kill the Widow. Somebody's over here.
Healing magic.
Us against the world.
Well, she's dying a lot.
Pulse charge. Fire.
Oh gosh. No, I didn't have a dash. I'm surprised she found me there.
Maximum pulse.
Already, apparently. Can you read your comment? I hope that
Once more.
Lenovo Legion. Oh, wait. I hope I could get Lenovo Legion 9i or Legion Go 2 or less. You can in the future if you'd like to.
Focus on the battle.
You can, the Go 2 is coming out later this year. The Go S is available in some places, or coming very shortly.
Sayonara. I love you.
No. That Hulk knew I was there the whole time.
Down to 30 seconds.
30 seconds left. We can do this. She's gonna ult here soon, for sure. Not on my watch. Yeah, this is probably my favorite character in the game. But she's good to show performance too, because there's so much movement.
The final 10 seconds. You stopped them in their tracks.
Nice. We got it. It's fine, nice.
Epic victory.
We could maybe do it tonight, Diz. But yeah, what's the rank of your main? I have another account that's in GM1, I think, or GM2, GM1 or 2. So we could probably play that one. But my main one, Celestia, we wouldn't be able to play if you're in Diamond. Don't blame Anti for that. Nice, that one's pretty well though, I gotta say. Let's go back into the training range for a second and just see a bit more. I gotta see. Quality-wise, seems like YouTube's the one to beat so far. Yeah, YouTube has the highest options for encoding. It's just that you have to, it's like a trade-off because they have the highest ceiling, but you also need to like put more power out to be able to use that. You can go up to 4K in YouTube and the bitrate limit is crazy on YouTube. It's like 30K or something versus Twitch is 8K. And really, they only tell you 6K on Twitch, you can get away with 8K. So all that meaning like you can get much higher quality footage on YouTube, but it's difficult if you're streaming both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. It's difficult to, you have to basically send 2 different quality streams at the same time. So that's why I need like a more beefy computer to do it. But I would like to. And then even maybe adding in like vertical for TikTok too. We'll see.
I'm not a symbol.
Your diamond is? Diamond what?
Just a soldier trying to do his job.
Alright, so we're at 113 here. I want to check a couple settings here in the game, which I don't think they carry over between this. But I did turn this off. Let's do full screen. Sometimes full screen is a little weird with the capture card. I'll double check on that. Balanced is fine. If I was going to play this for myself competitively though, what I would do, this is just for me, is I care most about like frame rate in a game like this versus quality. So I'd be having everything at performance basically. I did change this, I think, to be like this. Network stats on, VSync off, FPS off, limit. I think this is what I typically do. Let me see if it applies right. Again, sometimes the capture card does not like the full screen, so we'll see. Okay, yeah, see now we have a much faster experience. This feels crazy good. And it's closer to like 190 FPS basically. It looks a little bit different, but like performance-wise, it's a big jump in terms of how much frames you're getting. I wonder why Legion Go S it's so expensive. When it released on Amazon, it was $99 and it was in... Oh, where was that, Khalid? It varies regionally. I'll also tell you there are different versions coming out. So the first version launched, but there's also the Steam version coming, and then also the Z1 Extreme chip version coming too. So there's a couple different versions that'll be coming out soon. How many frames do you get when there are 4 Doctor Strange portals? That's the question, actually. We can double check on that. At least do 2 of them. Put them like right in front of me. Actually, I need to practice this anyway because I was confused as to how this works.
Magic is
So
not
you
to
do
be owned, but to be felt.
F, and you can reposition this. Ah, okay, and then you can do this. Does it make any
Shortcut through space.
FPS drop? Yep. Down to 100. This ability, guys, is just portal ability, but it's like notorious because people will actually use it to break lower end GPUs in the game. What they'll do is like when you're starting the round, they'll put 2 portals in front of you and then try to lag out your PC, basically, which is very funny. But yeah, you can still hold up okay if they do that to you on this. Don't worry. Lowest diamond, you got to rank up, Diz. Got to get to D1 if you can. Or I got to make another alt, which might take a while. What device are you playing in? I'm currently playing on the Legion Pro 7i. That's what this is here. This is one of our newest laptops that's out. And it has a 4070 Ti in it. There's a 4080. Sorry. Gotta stop saying 4K. 5070 Ti. There's a 5080 and a 5090 GPU option as well. But yeah, this is what I'm currently playing. We've been testing a bunch of games on it today.
Feel no shame.
That happened once in ranked. It happens a lot in ranked, Jay. Which it feels like it should be like ban worthy, probably, to be honest. All right, you guys want to see Spider-Man? We've seen enough of this one, probably. Yeah. Let's switch over to Spider-Man while we still have a little bit of time left. I'll close out of this really quickly. That felt good, dude. I want to bring this with me to PAX, and probably have no time to play. But if I ever travel, I'll definitely bring this thing with me and be playing Rivals on here. But yeah, let's do Spider-Man. I want to see how this looks. This would be a really good one to test out, I think. Let's see. Yeah, of course, Lana. Play with the rank reset? Yes, tomorrow. That's true. Yeah, so Diz, if you wait until tomorrow, we're getting a rank reset and then we can queue. But I can't play tonight with you on ranked because my main is Celestial and my alt is GM1, I think, or GM2. Either way, you have to get up to at least D2. But I'm sure we'll be playing tonight. All right, let's play it. I think this is a controller one too for me. Kane insists it's on PC, but feels like it's better on controller. Cooking with Kaya. Gotta end on Celeste. I know, Diz, I know. I don't have any way to play with you. What can I say, dude? You have to get good. I'm afraid. Also, I'm turning back the RGB because I like the RGB. Don't hate me for it. All right. That's, I think we have the music coming in here. This game I'd love to play through eventually, too. Very fun game. Just haven't been able to play a ton of it yet. Man, the OLED screen looks so good, though. I feel like it doesn't do it justice in the camera. I really like the look of the screen. Was it ending on Emerald? Hey, I ended on Emerald when I played League. Years ago. Back in my day. And by that I mean like a couple months ago, basically. Alright, waiting for the load in here. Get the spider in the bottom right. Yeah, this is Spider-Man 2, which got ported over to PC fairly recently. So that'll be good to test out. I'm trying to show basically new releases as the theme for today's stream. Cyberpunk was the exception, but the others were new releases. So, Cookie and Marvel Rivals. We try. Ooh, this looks cool so far. All right, continue. I don't remember what the heck I was doing, but there is also that previously on button. I should have done that probably. Oh, it's here. Actually, chat, is there a benchmark option for this game? Anybody know? Be interesting to test out. Let's check these settings really quickly and see what we're working with. Display and graphics, full screen, auto, VSync's off please. This is on plus boost. Frame gen's off for now. We can try frame gen in a bit if you want. We have DLSS on, and the rest of the stuff is locked. Interesting. Okay, let's try this first and just see. I don't think it'll change it that much, but I just want to see. Yeah, it's like 65, 68 or so. We're sneaking through the school. This isn't exactly prime gameplay right now. I'll switch to this scene. Sorry, forgot. This is the actual gameplay itself. I want to see. Let's go to main menu for a sec. I want to see if there's an option for benchmarking and or free swing or something. That'd be ideal, because this is not exactly what I want to show on the stream. Previously on, load game, all settings. Display, is it under here maybe? Maybe some of these are locked when you get into the game. Oh, graphics are over here. Okay, I missed this. Is there a ultra? Very high. Very high is the biggest it looks like. Turn all this on high just to see. Actually, ambient occlusion. Is there motion blur in this game? Depth of field, motion blur. Turn that off, please. I guess the rest is fine. Screen shake off. Film grain. Oh, max out the field of view, I think. Well, maybe not max it out to 10, something like that. I think as a benchmark, a little bit easier. You've seen people just swing around the same area. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. Can I save those settings? Yeah, I think I did. Load game. I think this might be the same thing. Let me see if it's maybe like a previous save that would be in the city. Nope, same thing. All right. I don't want to abandon the mission though. We'll play a little bit here to see if I can get through.
They're in here somewhere.
Find distraction. There's a distraction.
This ought to get things rolling. That's one.
Guess we go this way.
Boys, you know you're in here.
Where could they be? Oh yeah, the guards have like no vision in this game. I forgot. I assume I can get to these doors over here, and maybe we're home free.
You know, he can be a little funny about this stuff.
Maybe not. I have to go over to get this question mark thing first. We'll see. I want to play through this game eventually. If I can get through this little mission quickly and get back into the city.
Well, I don't know for sure, but I suspect it is.
Am I doing something with this guy?
Well,
Oh, what?
have you actually seen them?
I guess you're locked on this thing.
I've heard them. How can you be sure there's
Is there
more than
another
one?
distraction?
Shouldn't you be looking for them? They're probably getting away right
We're
now.
looking, chat. What can I use for a distraction?
Take a breath, shall we? What did
It's
you
letting me
hear?
target these things,
Well,
but
there was
I think
something
this is where
heard
you're
over
looking.
in the stairwell, and then running down the hallways. Though I guess I didn't hear.
Oh, whoa.
running,
Big
per
jump.
se. What did you hear?
is it this, like
More
that cart?
I could sense someone was there.
This is sounding more
I
like
can't
you
move.
think there's a ghost.
It's not a ghost.
What the heck? There we go. I guess you're supposed to jump across there. I don't know. Oh, this thing maybe? Ah. There we go. Oh, I gotta mash X. Okay. Nice. After this GameCube, please play Fortnite.
Seat.
You know, I haven't played Fortnite in a long time, but I probably should install that for some of these
Distract
tests.
this last guy.
Alright, what's the last one? I think I saw something. Oh, the balloons. Can I, like, target them, maybe? I feel like it's supposed to be the balloons, yeah? I have to be above them? Or at an angle? I don't know. I don't get the same prompt I had before. It's a little gimmicky, but we'll figure it out. Is it not the balloons? I think it is the balloons, yeah? They're definitely glowing green. Where is the art guard? He's right here. Looks like. I'm right above it, dude. Oh, you can speed walk. With right bumper. I don't know, chat, what do you think? What should I activate here? Is there like another button I can use? Oh. Alright, that
He's
works.
alone. Now
Grab
for
the
some
thumb drive from the guard.
upside down pickpocket.
Upside down pickpocket.
Kids
Ooh.
playing tricks.
Alright, we gotta go over here, I guess.
Probably waiting out for me.
Okay, they're pretty forgiving with the
Corn
binding.
and tea I like.
How do I
But no,
get up
I
there?
gotta chase some hormonal trouble.
Ah, we got it.
Circles like a
That
crazy.
should put me right above him.
I don't even want to think about what if.
Sneaky sneak.
Who's that?
Just mumbling over there.
How am I supposed to get out of here?
I'm trying to get to the good part, Lana, that's all. We're invested in the story.
Just wanna tell you how I'm feeling.
Damn it!
Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
Classic.
Gotta go.
Alright, can we leave now? Feels like a flashback episode, too. Thank you, T-Bones. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you jumping on today and watching as well. Alright, we're making it out now.
You gotta hide. It's not the cops.
You did rickroll us, indeed.
It's my dad.
Uh-oh. Norman, you and I can rule this city, Spider-Man.
Dad, I told you I'd.
All good, Brian. No, I appreciate the lurkers. We have lots of lurkers here. Nothing wrong with that.
It's your mother.
Oh, uh-oh. Plot twist.
What happened?
Peter, would you excuse us for a moment?
Oof. Uh-oh. I think I just landed in a football field, by the way. That's some baller status. This would be a fine helipad. The high school football field. Appreciate you too, Yude. Thanks for giving me some Rivals ideas. Dude, that felt really good to play Rivals. I'm very excited for that now. Okay, that was the flashback, yeah? The best star.
Harry, what is this?
Years later.
No, I still think we would have won state if we'd presented.
Co-founder.
Lots happened in the last 10 years. It's a miracle I'm even sitting here now.
I'm invested now, chat.
I got a second chance. And I'm gonna take advantage of that. But I need you with me, Pete.
I think this is the same voice actor from Rivals, right? For Spider-Man?
This is, a lot to process.
Pretty sure.
Why don't you come by the lab tomorrow? Check it out.
You have a
I think
lab
I like-
already?
Skip it a little bit.
I'll show you some of my ideas. And we can
Cannot
talk
skip
about
it.
it some more. Deal?
Deal.
Sure.
I'm getting hungry, guys. It's almost lunchtime.
We're gonna heal the world.
Let me double check my notifications to see. I think we're all good. Uh-oh. It's Craven. Brother of Draven.
You are confirmed.
Thank you for the caffeine, Diz.
One on approach.
I do need it, actually.
Status report. The mana and arena are nearly complete. Recon units, report in. The sad
That's me right
battles
there.
ended us.
Just
Big
vibing with
capture
my
not an
knife.
option.
Then he was not the one.
He's bored.
Copy that. Awaiting orders, sir.
Prepare for the transfer tomorrow. And do not fail again.
He's coming. Craven coming to NYC. Just flying straight in. Right over NYC. Ah, yes. Now college applications. The heck?
Name is Miles.
Oh, this is Miles. And stream code before you go for dinner? Yeah, I'll do a stream code too. I'm trying to get to the... okay, I'm going to skip the cinematic, guys. I probably shouldn't, but... this is what I want. Okay, thank you.
Wind tunnels can give me a boost.
Let's see how we're doing. Use web wings inside of wind tunnels to get around the city quickly. Web wings. Meow.
There's another one.
That's pretty cool. So we're playing as Miles
Should
now.
catch that updraft.
It's a bit more exciting.
Whoa! I'm getting the hang of this.
Oops. I saw somebody did a mod of this with Superman, which is kind of funny. To prove out you can make a Superman game, basically. This is cool, though.
Another updraft.
I don't think so, Mondo. That's what I was asking earlier. It seemed like there probably wasn't one.
Hey, Miles. Just getting to the raft. You on
We're flying.
Would have missed it.
The raft.
Babysitting.
I have no context now.
that Scorpion's being moved to Ravencroft. Not enough resources for him since Sandman became his roommate.
Scorpion could definitely throw
Just
a
fly the whole... I'm not even having to
I'll be
swing
there.
at all.
Hey,
We're going this way
it's
now.
another one of Marco's memory crystals. Should take care of that.
Marco's memory crystals? No time for that. This is good benchmarking testing, though, basically. Now fly. It's pretty cool, dude. This game looks beautiful, I gotta say. How do I, like... Ooh, big jump. Maybe I can make it over here? Pretty cool. Right at 60 when you looked? Yeah, I don't think it's actually capped. It's a little bit over.
Hey, man. Glad you could
But everything's maxed out right now with ray tracing.
just in time.
Scorpy. Used to love this guy when I was growing up. Didn't look this cool though. Oh, is he arrested? Was he in the first game? Might have been. I didn't play the first game.
Keep it moving, Gargan.
He's smiling. Uh-oh. I feel like that thing is not gonna hold him.
next one. Next one.
I forgot I have the cape.
Babysitting Scorpion today.
That's so sick. Oh. Uh-oh. That's the guy from the first one, right? Yeah, it's crashing, Brian. I think it's actually a 5070 Ti. I thought it was 5080. Sorry, I thought the title got updated. Apologies. Let me just update it on Twitch, not YouTube. Why would you keep him in the suit?
Miles.
I don't know. That's what I was wondering too, like with the stinger intact as well. Ooh.
Miles.
Hyperventilating. I assume something happened to him in the first game?
It's fine.
It's fine.
I'll be okay.
I might have messed it in the cutscene too though. Uh-oh. What's
Early
happening?
for fireworks.
There's
We gotta
flares. What's happening? Something wrong with the main ship?
Red, yellow.
Blue?
These are.
Green?
Make sure the prisoners are secure.
The prisoners were not secure.
I'll take left. Protect the ship.
I feel like this game is just half a movie, honestly. Ooh. Oh! That's a new one. The display driver didn't like that one. Wait, is it still open though? Oh, nope. Interesting. Okay. It might be because of the early model that I have, but I've never seen it happen before. Okay. Maybe that was a sign. We call it there for now. Something went wrong with this game. Interesting. I've never seen it before. Sometimes these happen with, because this model I have is currently a non-final unit. It's a, I want to say it's an MTM model. So sometimes you get some weird stuff with drivers like that because you're using kind of a different driver than the official one, but it's okay. We still have to see how it looked in the city, at least during the flying a little bit. So, and it is 2:30, so I should probably call it out anyway. But let me say a couple things really quickly, guys. I'll show this again for a bit while we wrap up here. I have a code for you if you are interested in entering our giveaway for the month of April, either for this computer here if you're in Europe, or for our Legion Tower 7i, which is my personal favorite, that we use in our North America giveaway. So here's the code right there. You can use that to increase your odds. And we'll do more of these codes each time I stream through the month of April. So make sure you stick around for that. Yeah, hopefully, Jay. We've got a lot of giveaways happening, though. I'm actually pulling the winner of our March giveaway tomorrow, which is another Legion Tower. So if you enter that one, good luck to you on that one, too. And also some Legion tablets that I gave away in the EDU community. So lots of stuff in the works right now. Awesome. All right, guys, a couple bit of news before I sign off here completely. First of all, I will raid someone, so stick around for the raid because we don't have someone streaming after me right now, so I'll always do that. I will be live tomorrow night on my personal channel for a bit. It won't be an official game night because it's my own sort of thing, but if you want to check that out, you definitely can on twitch.tv/BenjaminGreen. That's where that is at. And we'll be back with more community stuff next week. My goal is to do more product stuff like this pretty consistently, either product stuff, interviews, or gameplay showcases and features. So working on that. And yeah, the chat should be, I'll put it on the screen if that's what you mean, but yeah, here's the code if that's what you mean. Make sure you jump on our community site, gaming.llanow.com, if you want to be in the community, get in the giveaways we have going on, and check out the discussions between our members, and our Discord as well, which is just discord.gg/Lenovo Legion. So yeah, appreciate you being here. Thanks YouTube as well for watching. If it's your first time, I stream every Tuesday and Thursday. And I will try to include YouTube more periodically, especially if you have product-focused stuff versus game-focused stuff. So anyway, thanks for being here, guys. Hope you have a good rest of your Thursday and a good weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.